Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all good. So I feel like I've been really distant with YouTube recently. I have been concentrating a lot on TikTok at the minute, and I've gone down to 1 video per week on YouTube just because I think the audience at the minute is with TikTok. So I'm trying to get in a good position there as well, but I am still doing my YouTube. I still love my YouTube. If you don't follow me on TikTok, this is my page, so go and follow that. I thought I'd do like an updated makeup routine. Not that anyone's asked for it, no one has asked for it, but I feel like my makeup routine has changed a lot in like the past 2 months, purely because of TikTok. Like, I don't stop watching it and I just buy loads of makeup from there. So that's what this video is today. I have work in like an hour, so hopefully I'm gonna be ready on time. Every time I do a video like this and do my makeup, it takes me ages, but when I'm not talking, I'm just focused on my makeup, it takes me 10 minutes. But I am going to get started. I am going to talk through it a little bit, not that I know exactly what I'm talking about, but I'll just tell you what I'm using, how I use it, and what works best for me. It might not work best for anyone else, but it's what works best for me. So I start off with my eyebrows. I use Refy. This is just like the glue. It's like Got to Be Glued, so you could use Got to Be Glued, which I do have, but I use this for my hair. So I don't really like using it for my eyebrows because when I open it, it's got like bits of my hair stuck in it, which is probably disgusting, but that's why I use it for my hair. And my mum actually got me this for Christmas. I'm now an eyebrow girl. Like, I had my eyelashes, no, I didn't have them taken off, but I let my eyelash extensions fall out, and I've just not had them put back on since. And I do miss them because I look back at videos when I had them on and I'm like, my eyes looked pretty all the time, and now I just like a flipping mole. It does make doing my makeup easier. It makes me feel fresh because I can just wash my face properly. I can wear whatever eyelashes I want to wear. I can wear eyeshadow if I want to wear eyeshadow. Like, it just makes it easier, but I just feel ugly. That's why I like to concentrate on my eyebrows a lot. So basically, I just put loads of the glue on, brush it up kind of, but then I actually use my finger to, like, I don't know how to describe it, just to make it flat down to my skin, because it makes it look laminated when I do that. I love the laminated looks. I've not had them laminated in a while. I'm having them done on Friday. I'm just having to make do with this at the minute. Do you see what I mean? Like, I kind of make it stick to my skin and it looks cute. I am going to concentrate a sec because I don't want to ruin them, but look at the difference. These look cool. And then I'm just going to do the same on the other side. There we go. They are slightly messy because I haven't had them like tinted and shaped nicely, but it's better than they looked before. And then I use Weleda Skin Food Light for moisturiser. I actually used to use this ages ago before it was a hype on TikTok, and then I stopped using it because I stopped doing my makeup very much, so I just stopped using it, and I was just using like After Sun as a moisturiser. But I'm so glad I've started using it again. It makes such a difference. Like, it's such a nice base to have underneath your makeup. I just turned my music up, but now I need to turn it down because that's just too loud. Like, it's just so smooth. I don't think I've ever tried the normal one. I've always used the light, but apparently the normal one's really, really thick. I feel like that might be too thick on my skin. So I do get quite oily skin sometimes in like my T-zone. Ah, no, this eyebrow doesn't look good. I'm so fussy with my eyebrows. I really have to concentrate when I do them. I then use the Beauty Crop Avocado Poreless Primer. My pump has actually broken on this, which is really frustrating. So I have to kind of like squeeze it and then scoop it. I don't use too much of this anyway. The Beauty Crop also do like a red one. I think it's the Beauty Crop, and it's a sticky one, and I really wanted it because I thought this was going to be sticky when I ordered it, and it's not. It still works unbelievably well. Like, my makeup just stays so nice all day. Like, before I use these products, my makeup would just go sticky and horrible and wouldn't last very nicely on my face. But ever since I started using these, it actually stays on. Like, I do 10-hour shifts and my makeup still looks good by the end of it. But my point is, even though this one isn't sticky, it still works really well. But I do want the red one to see how well the sticky one works. But it's such a nice texture on my face, like, it's so smooth. And then I have ordered some new foundation, which has come. It's the H&B Cosmetics one. I don't want to use it yet because I need to do like a TikTok review, like first using it, so I'm just gonna have to use my Rimmel today. I mixed 2 different colours because one's too light, one's too dark, so when they're together it's just perfect. I also need to get back on sunbeds. I'm so pale, so I use 203 and 400. Oh my god, maybe I should just buy a foundation that's in the middle of those. So I'll go with the lighter one first. I use more of the lighter one than the darker one, and then a little bit of the darker one. And then I actually use a brush to blend my foundation now. I never used to. I used a beauty blender, but I feel like a brush leaves more on your face, and I feel like when I was using the beauty blender it was just disappearing. It wasn't really on my face anymore. This is literally just a random brush from Superdrug. Like, I just picked up a foundation brush because I needed it that night, so I just picked it up, but it's actually really good. I don't actually know what brand it is. I haven't got a clue, but I just blend it. Oh no, I knew I'd forget something. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, well, there's nothing I can do now. Basically, I usually use a little bit of concealer and then Made by Mitchell Posy Rosy just underneath my eyes, because it colour corrects like the darkness under my eyes before I do my foundation. And it actually works really well, so I have probably just ruined my entire makeup forgetting to do that. I do really love this Rimmel foundation. Oh my god, I forgot to carve out my eyebrows as well. What is going on? That is like the first part of my makeup routine. What am I doing? I'm just gonna have to do it after my foundation. Oh, I'm annoying myself now. How am I forgetting everything? Anyway, what I was gonna say is, even though I've ordered a new foundation, I do really love this Rimmel foundation. Like, it's not too much coverage, but it's enough coverage for it to look like cute. And when I mix these colours, it actually matches really well. But it also doesn't make me feel cakey. I don't like feeling cakey. I don't like feeling like I've got loads and loads of makeup on. Right, let's sort these eyebrows out. I use H&B Cosmetics concealer in shade 2W. Just put a little bit under here. And I've just got this random makeup brush, just a little tiny skinny one. And I just carve out underneath. So I'd go as close as I can to my eyebrow. Neaten them up, because obviously I just brush them up and they look all bushy and crazy. My eyes are watering, I'm not sure why, but they just look so much neater once they're carved out a little bit. I feel so unorganised now. I've done it in the wrong order. It's really frustrating me. Right, let me just make sure I'm actually doing the right thing now. I then use H&B Cosmetics concealer again, same 2W for here, and then a bit on my forehead, a bit on my chin, and then I've got a Made by Mitchell brush. I don't think this was actually a flat brush before, but it now is, because I've been using it for my concealer. But I kind of like spread my concealer to where I want it. With this bit, I kind of bring it up so that it brings my face up. Obviously it looks a bit stupid right now, but I then use Dose of Lashes Beauty Blender. This is a state, this needs cleaning. And honestly, I have never had something blend so well in my life. And then just dab like the outsides of where I've spread it to. Look how well it blends, it's actually crazy. I kind of leave this line visible because I like how you can see it pulling everything up. But look how well that's blended it, it's actually crazy. I feel like it looks more blended in my mirror than in the camera. My dark circles look so bad. I'm so annoyed I missed that step at the beginning. I then use the Pink Honey face frosting in shade Fudge Glaze, and my Refi, the double-ended brush. I use this side. I don't use too much of this because a tiny bit goes a long way. And then I start like quite high. Put not quite a lot, but I put more here than anywhere. Same place here. And then I use like that excess on my forehead. I just need to concentrate for this because this can go wrong. But I just kind of like blend this down. I don't put any more on the brush when I do this. I just use whatever is on my face. It looks terrible in this light. I promise you it doesn't look this bad. But it's just gonna have to stay like that. And when I look in natural light, this is natural light though. I've only got my ring light on because it's really dark in here. Hopefully it doesn't look absolutely terrible. And then use Made by Mitchell Posy Rosy. I've ordered so much new makeup, but I'm just not using it yet because I need to do a TikTok first. So I've got new liquid blush to use, but I'm not doing it yet. I did put too much of this on the other day and I feel like I've just put too much on again, but I love blush. And then I use another Made by Mitchell brush to blend it. Okay, that went better than the other day. I feel like the other day it was all the way over here and all up here, like I just didn't do it very well. It is such an amazing liquid blush though, I won't lie. Again, why does this not look blended at all? Because it is in my mirror. My camera just shows everything clearly, but it's just so pink and rosy. I love it. I then use Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom for setting powder and my Dose of Lashes powder puff. If you've not used powder puffs with your makeup, that's a state as well. What am I doing? If you've not used powder puffs with your makeup, what are you doing? They're unreal, like it's actually crazy. To be fair, this stuff is incredible as well. I'll do this bit close to the camera so you can see. So just press it on, kind of follow this line up. I mean, you can't really see it as much in this, but it makes it so airbrushed and just flawless. So I just use this under my eyes and then a little bit on my chin because I feel like my chin gets quite oily. And then just for the rest of my face, I just brush a little bit of Stay Matte powder, like not a lot, literally just the tiniest bit to get rid of any oily bits. Then I use some NARS bronzer. I actually need to get a big one of this. This is just a tester at the minute, in shade Laguna. And I think this is a Morphe brush. Morphe times Jeffree Star, yeah, that's what the brush is. But I don't use too much because I feel like my cream bronzer does quite a lot and I don't need to overdo it. I just put it on my forehead, a bit on my cheeks. I just use a little brush. I don't contour my nose like perfectly. I just do a little bit of a line. I feel like I've not got the right nose shape to contour it, even though it needs some major contour and I hate my nose. I'm actually just going to put a tiny bit of bronzer on my eyelids. I'm not doing any eyeshadow today, so I just feel like a little bit bronzer will just make it look a little bit better. That will do. Doesn't look great, but it will do. Then I use NARS blush in Orgasm. Again, I need a bigger one, but I also need some more powdered blush, like different brands, because this is the only powdered blush I actually have, which is weird. Like I should definitely have more than that. But I don't put too much of that on because my cream blush was still very visible. And then lip pencils, I use a Barry M one, which I got years ago, and it's still like, it's still around, like I'm still using it. But I don't actually know what shade it is because everything's rubbed off. And then I use Matte Cork for the Cupid's bow and a little bit here. I don't use this all the way around because I feel like it's too harsh for me. But this is the one I use all the way around because it's a little bit lighter. So that's the Barry M one on. And then I just use this one for a tiny bit here and then to define my Cupid's bow a little bit more. And then I've recently bought this freckle pen from PLT. This is what the tip looks like, just so I can go over my beauty spots. I thought this was going to be too light, but it's not. It's actually a perfect colour. I mean, you probably can't see them in this, but I've put a little one there and then I've gone over my one here. But this is perfect because it makes it look real, and what I was using before wasn't very neat and it just didn't look very good. So that is that done. What do I need to do next? I think I'm gonna do like a tiny eyeshadow wing, which I am gonna have to really concentrate for, so I'm not gonna film that, but I'll show you once I've done it. So I've done the little eyeshadow wing. I've also put a little bit of eyeshadow underneath my bottom lashes as well, which I've never done before. So looking at myself right now, it looks so weird, but I'm hoping it will look okay with my lashes on. I then used Wishery for setting spray. This stuff is unreal. Like, it really does set your face. And it smells like cherries. It's so nice. Why do I forget highlighter all the time? I forgot highlighter as well. I'll do that in a sec. I'm just going to use some mascara, like any random mascara. I don't have any good mascara, just so my eyelashes aren't powdery underneath my lashes. I just need to choose which lashes to put on. I don't know which ones to use. I think I'm going to use Soulmate because they're like a half lash and I feel like anything else is going to be too heavy for work. So I'm going to use Soulmate. They're cute. And because I've done like the lift up, I feel like a half lash will make it look even more cat eye, which is nice. So I'm gonna go do that quickly because there's nothing interesting about watching me put my eyelashes on. I literally just use tweezers, eyelash glue, and just pop it on if you need to know how to put eyelashes on. But these are what these look like. They're the Soulmate ones. Really cute. So I'll be back in a second. I've just sorted my hair out as well. Not sure what's going on with this bit though, that needs tucking away. But these eyelashes are so nice. They're just little half lash, cat eye, natural, cute, just amazing. For lips, I'm gonna use, I actually bought this from PLT. It's called Soho. It's such a nice colour. It's like a concealer colour, which I didn't think I'd ever like, but it looks really good with makeup. And I need a clear lip gloss, which is weird that I don't have one, but I'm gonna have to put my Rimmel over the top. It's just like a little pink colour, but it doesn't take away the light colour of the lipstick. I don't mind a matte lip, but not for a 10-hour day, because that matte is just going to be cracked and horrible by later. But that is my makeup done for the day. I forgot highlight. Let me just quickly do it now. Some on my chin, some here, and then underneath my eyebrows. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to go follow me on my TikTok and my Instagram if you want to do that. Thank you so much again for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video, and like and subscribe to my channel. Bye.